Caleb, you've extended your contract with the club until the end of the season. Was that an easy decision to make?
Yeah, yeah, easy decision. Yeah, the club's kept faith in me throughout injuries, etc., especially the gaffer. So yeah, it was an easy decision, and I want to repay that faith.
It's been a bit of stop-start for yourself at times with injuries, but your recent run of form shows really what you can do when you get a run of games.
Yeah, I felt at the start of the season if I got a run, stayed fit, then I could show the fans, the club, what I'm capable of. And I feel like I've been doing okay, but I'm definitely capable of a lot more. And hopefully I can show that towards the back end of this season, or the second half of this season.
And what have you made of the season so far as a whole? You know, in a bit of sticky form right now.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird one. I think we've actually been playing, or recently we've actually been playing quite well. The Blackpool game and the Peterborough game, I guess, not as well. The second half of Blackpool was quite good, but the Bolton, Wickham, we came off the pitch feeling almost quite robbed for various reasons, ourselves, silly mistakes, etc. But I think we've actually been playing okay, and I think results will come and are going to come. We just need to keep at it, keep the faith.
So you play in a variety of positions since you've been here, maybe, you know, wing back, centre mid, attacking mid, but most recently you've probably been playing that more free attacking role. Is that something that you prefer playing in?
Yeah. I've always felt personally that I was better in the middle of the pitch. And we've had a lot of quality in the middle of the pitch, and I've had to wait for an opportunity. And I'm just grateful the gaffer's given me that. And yeah, I feel like I've found a role where I can be most effective. And hopefully you can see that through my performances, and hopefully I can, get some more goals and assists and really nail down that position.
You've certainly got the fans on your side this season as well. They've been, you know, calling for you to get this extended contract, so you'll make them happy too.
Yeah. They've been great with me. I was pretty useless for the first year and a half of me being here, so I like to think of my performances as almost rewarding them for not calling for me to get sacked off. So hopefully I can keep making them happy and keep making everyone at the club happy.
Away from football, you've been embarking on some journalism in your spare time and writing about some very important matters. I mean, is that something that you've always had a keen interest in? Is it something you did before you came here, or is it something that you've kind of just focused on more now?
I've always written. My mum worked at the BBC when I was younger, so I've always been interested in journalism, etc. And just writing generally. And with a lot of the time I spent out injured, I had to find other ways to stimulate myself. I found one that I enjoy and that I feel like I'm quite good at. So I want to carry on writing, etc. And giving people something to smile about.
What kind of response have you had from it as well? I mean, from the outside, you know, I think people's perception of footballers isn't that that's the kind of thing that they get into.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a little different. Maybe what your teammates make of it, and I think they've been very supportive of you as well.
Yeah, the team, my teammates have been great. I get a bit of banter here and there, but it's all part and parcel of being in the football change room. But yeah, generally it's been good, and I've had some really nice messages from younger kids who feel inspired by a footballer doing something that they haven't necessarily seen them do before. I'm glad that I've been able to inspire people, especially young athletes, to know that like being academic, writing about what you think isn't like a weird or nerdy thing to do. It can be stimulating and inspiring to people around you.
And you've had some guest columns in the programme, and you've written for Monday magazine as well, so you've had quite a good platform to express yourself as well.
Yeah, you guys have been brilliant, and the Monday guys have been brilliant. I want to keep writing. I want to get out to as big a audience as I can, whether that be through stuff about football or other things that interest me. I want to keep progressing in my writing as well as my football, because I feel like they do play off each other quite well.
Something that can be quite a tough subject to speak about, but you know, you're a victim of racist abuse through social media after we played Birmingham City. Coming back into the changing room and going on your phone, and you know that being one of the first things you see, you know, what's going through your mind at that point?
To be fair, I wasn't like hugely surprised. I don't think I made many friends in that Birmingham crowd that day, so.
But you shouldn't be.
I shouldn't. Yeah, I think it says a lot that I wasn't that surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's disappointing. But then, it's not a surprise that it is. There's racism's rife throughout society, and while it might not be directed at Black and Caribbean people so much now, the powers that be and the media have just found new scapegoats. So I'm not that surprised that racism's still everywhere. I think it would be naive to say that it is a surprise. And these issues won't disappear until we stop demonizing non-white people in our media and through our politicians.
I mean, it's a scary thought that people can still have these thoughts and beliefs in 2025. I mean, what's your message to people? How do you even get to the point where you consider sending someone a message like that?
I don't think it's as crazy a thing as perhaps we want to pretend. As I said, you look in the media and there's all sorts of dog whistling around Black, Asian, Muslim communities. So I'm not surprised, and I think we've got to be quite honest about the direction the media, especially social media like X and stuff, is moving in. And it's easy to feign shock horror when someone sends someone like me a banana, but the reality is we are moving in a dangerous direction when it comes to racism and xenophobia. And until the powers that be, the politicians, etc., make a meaningful step towards no longer dog whistling, etc., then we'll keep seeing stuff like this.
With that in mind, is it important that you use your platform and athletes use their platforms to kind of call out this behaviour and show people that it is still prevalent in society and we need to do something about it?
Yeah, I mean, you've got our Prime Minister at the moment who was talking about Bangladeshi people and stuff in the run-up to getting elected. And these are the people that are leading our country. So it is as important it is for me to call it out, and the club's been brilliant and people around me have been brilliant. I think, we need to have an honest look at ourselves and are we calling out these injustices and these racist words, etc., as much as we should be and as much as we can.
It's good to see that the club does have your back and, will do as much as it can to support you and raise these concerns.
Yeah, the club's been brilliant. And I know there's players around the country that haven't been so lucky, so I'm really grateful for all the support that's been around me.
Just finally, to finish back onto some on the pitch matters, what are your personal aims ahead of this season? You're tied down until the end of the season, but is it for you? Do you want to earn that longer contract here?
Yeah, I just want to play well, score goals, do well for myself, for the club, repay the faith that the gaffer especially shown in me. So yeah, whether that be being rewarded with a bigger contract here, which would be brilliant, or impressing, it's all there and thereabouts to me. I want to just play well, and then enjoy myself.